In April 1815, a mountain did not just erupt, it vanished. Over 1,000 meters of solid rock disappeared in a single night, and the blast was heard nearly 2,600 kilometers away. This was Mount Tambora, the most powerful eruption ever recorded by humans. It did not just devastate one island, it changed the climate of the entire planet for years afterward. And by the end of this video, you will see how it accidentally helped create one of literature's most famous monsters. Tambora sat on the island of Sumbawa, in what is now Indonesia, dormant for centuries before anyone alive had seen it stir. Then, on the 10th of April, it exploded with a force scientists still struggle to fully grasp. The mountain stood about 4,300 meters tall before that night. By morning, it was down to roughly 2,850 meters. An entire mile of mountain was gone, swallowed into a massive caldera. Pyroclastic flows raced down its slopes and wiped out nearby villages within minutes. But the explosion itself was only the opening act. Thousands of people died in the eruption directly, buried under ash or caught in the flows. But the real death toll came after. Ash blanketed farmland across the region and killed crops instantly. With no food left to grow, famine and disease spread fast. When you add it all up, somewhere between 60,000 and 100,000 people lost their lives. Most of them never even saw the eruption happen. They starved in its aftermath. Here is where it gets strange. Tambora did not just devastate Indonesia, it dimmed the entire planet. The eruption launched massive amounts of sulfur high into the atmosphere, where it spread into a thin global haze. That haze reflected sunlight back into space, and global temperatures dropped by roughly half a degree Celsius. That might sound small, but it was enough to trigger snowfall in North America in the middle of June. Crops failed across Europe. Food prices spiked, and famine spread across continents that had nothing to do with the volcano itself. 1816 became known as the year without a summer. And here is the twist almost nobody expects. That same cold, gloomy summer trapped a group of writers indoors at a lake house in Switzerland. They were bored and stuck inside, trapped by weather a volcano on the other side of the world had caused. One of them started sketching out a story about a scientist who builds a monster. Her name was Mary Shelley. The story became Frankenstein. So the next time someone tells you that one event cannot change the world, remember this. A single mountain disappeared, and the ripple effects reached a writer's desk on the other side of the planet. If disasters like this fascinate you, stick around. This is just one stop on a much bigger series.